sa Boracay. Babalik din yung income kasi Malay is dependent on tourism industry only. No? Wala na. So I've said we have to look for other industry if in case na may mangyari uli so we can survive. So it's an eye-opener nangyari itong sa COVID-19 na I think we have to do something na some directions in order to live naman even without tourists. But because of you people, ladies and gentlemen, sigurado mas marami pang tourist na darating sa Boracay. So thank you very much and congratulations to all of you. And of course, for the Department of Tourism, because of our collaboration for these activities. At the same time, magandang samahan namin ng Department of Tourism, especially sa Region 6 kay Ma'am Christine, no? Pagtutulungan kay Sir Felix de los Santos, our tourism officer sa LGU Malay, and the private sectors ng Boracay, no? Na nagtutulungan. Maganda yung cooperation, coordinations in order to go back now para sa tourism na industry na babangon uli sa Pilipinas because Boracay nga ang the first industry, tourism area na babangon, and I'm sure that other tourism areas in the country will follow. So palakpakan muna natin ang MICE. So sa inyo, thank you very much and yeah, enjoy the night. Nahinto ang ulan, so meaning it gave us a chance to really enjoy the whole night ba? Hanggang 12 lang pala. So anyway, you have still more time to enjoy. So thank you and good evening.
The mice industry has so much to offer, and it's continuing to push the boundaries of innovation with virtual and hybrid meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions in addition to what we enjoyed before. To share her thoughts, please welcome Ms. Cleofe Albiso, the chairperson of Boracay Mice Alliance.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mayor Frolibar Bautista, our COO Antoinette Haliones, who flew in just today. Let's give her a big round of applause for doing that for us and to really make this celebration complete. And of course, our petite and beautiful RD, Christine Manzanares, who's been very instrumental in making all these things happen for Boracay. And would you all agree, when I actually saw COO Antoinette, I almost did not stand and did not recognize with someone who you see online. She looks ethereal just tonight, right? And beautiful like everybody else who all came in white and according to Jean, where are you? White and 80s music, okay? So we'll expect a party tonight. We have been together for the past 2 days, and we've also had great chances to share our thoughts and share our concerns about the recovery efforts for Boracay. And more than anything, we've given appreciation for everybody really deciding to jump into the invitation of celebrating this weekend with us, including this Monday. Like I've mentioned, our 96 hours will not go in vain because this has done more than just the business of reconnecting after a long rest during the pandemic, but also given us, the stakeholders here in Boracay, the encouragement and the inspiration that we're actually taking the right steps towards where we want to be. We did have a good chance to party. We did have a good chance to discuss business. And we also did have a good chance to reconnect. And Mice Connect, even in its name as a program, is very apt because we were able to connect with each other. We were able to connect with our main purposes and goals of our jobs and our businesses that we were all so passionate about pre-pandemic. We all had our rest in the time of COVID-19. We're not yet done, but signs of hope and encouragement are within our reach, and we hope that with careful and cautious steps, and given that all of us here have our own circle of influences, we may be able to do that properly. We hope that recovery will really happen, and we don't have to go back to the surge that we really want to avoid. We also had a chance to connect to our bigger purpose. Like I mentioned in our talk yesterday, we are here because we are driven by our passion of how we want to give more to our families, how we want to deliver our goals in our respective businesses, and how we want to give back to the community. And in 96 hours, MICE Connect 2021 has successfully done and achieved that. May we give our Tourism Promotions Board and DOT a big and resounding round of applause. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us. In the past years, Attorney Antoinette, a group of 25 may not get this much attention. You all agree? But a group of 25 in the period of November, what day did we start? 13 to November 16 will always be memorable for us, because this gave us so much hope. This gave us so much inspiration that the casual discussion that we had back in August can really be materialized. That if there are people who will stand against the normal trend and will go the path that's not, well, that's not commonly taken, going against reference with our service staff. We have here the people of Crimson, this beautiful resort, the beautiful establishments that have been invested here. If we can only put our businesses next year, that will really go a long way. There's a difference when we spread our resources in many areas, but if we can only get the support of these 25 people here, and of course DOT to put more trainings here, and COO Antoinette to put more budget to help MICE Alliance of Boracay, then we will definitely have some steps to the goal that we all want to. Lastly, to all our stakeholders who are also competition at the same time, may we start to speak well about this cry and this effort to really rally for Boracay. Like I said, we cannot sell Boracay as a single entity. We cannot sell Boracay again with a swifter return of investment and return of productivity if we do not do this as one. Our hearts are very grateful, and may this MICE 2021 be as memorable to you as it is to us. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you for those kind words. Also sharing her message as one of the hosts of MICE Connect 2021 here in beautiful Boracay is Department of Tourism Region 6 Regional Director, Ms. Christine Mancinare.
Good evening, everyone. COO Aliones, Mayor Bautista, Ms. Cleo, our Boracay Mice Alliance President, Sir Felix, our Municipal Tourism Officer of Malay, our tourism partners, our buyers. Thank you again for bringing this MICE Alliance here in Region 6, especially here in Boracay Island. The result is beyond what we are expecting to happen. And just a message of thanks to everyone for making this possible. Ms. Cleo, we admire leadership and for really creating something that everyone will treasure, the lessons that each of the members learned from you with your leadership, with President Elmer also, Ms. Claribel, our one of the officers, Sir Jean, Pres Wesley, our board of directors, Sir Bonnie, Sir Russell. We also have various stakeholders who joined us and supported us. Maraming salamat. Boracay is really fortunate to have this, and we hope that we can create ripples that will bring in more MICE tourists in the coming months, especially in 2022. And we are so happy of the fruits of this labor. COO, thank you for setting the direction and for guiding us all throughout as we build this alliance, as we strengthen its members and create more activities in the coming months. So apart from Boracay, we have also Iloilo Mice Alliance and Bacolod Mice Alliance. And COO said to me that why not create one big alliance for Western Visayas? Because currently, these are networks of alliances from Boracay, Iloilo, down to Bacolod. We are more than ready, considering of the facilities that we have, the tourism products that we actually enhanced, the tourism development plan that we recalibrated, and of course, the trainings that we continue to provide to our stakeholders to deliver that excellent services to our tourists, apart from the MICE market, but also to our leisure travelers. Thank you very much for the comments, for the recommendations that you gave along the way. It will help us enhance. Ms. Angel, thank you for your great inputs. And to the rest of our buyers who sincerely provided us more on how to enhance and give really a great MICE experience to our guests in the future. Maraming salamat po, and we hope we will enjoy the rest of the night.
While technology and digitalization have become vital tools in the new normal of tourism and travel, nothing can compare to what the Filipino brand of bayanihan, solidarity, hospitality, and ingenuity has to offer, especially when it comes to MICE. To give a few words of wisdom as one of today's key takeaways, please welcome once again the Chief Operating Officer of the Tourism Promotions Board Philippines, Ms. Maria Antoinette Velasco Aliones.
Maraming salamat. Naglakad na ako bago pa ako tinawag because I am aware that while your hearts are full, your tummies are empty. And I don't want to get in between what's prepared for dinner there and let the food get cold. Tonight is a time for gratitude, commitment, and I think given the onset of the Christmas season, there's a lot of hope. And on the gratitude note, I really want to thank all of you who made this Connect in Boracay something fruitful, memorable, and still fun. And of course, Arditin and Cleofe, and the pillars, the paragons in the industry, si Miss Angel nandyan, Joel, and for the success of WOFEX, the newly elected president, pwede ko na ba i-announce? Nahihiya si Fe? Oo. Okay, the newly elected president of PhilToa, si Miss Fe Abling. I have not been able to go around the table. Sorry po, hindi ko kayo nakachika before this because we were actually having the Senate plenary budget hearing, no? And we were called as the last department tonight for the approval of the budget. So, mamaya, hopefully, kadaupang balad ko bawat isa. So, that gratitude remains there, and I would like to acknowledge Ms. Natividad Bernardo of the Boracay Interagency Task Force, who is here to join us and ensure that the activity remains safe, and you guys will have that confidence na okay tayo dito. Tonight, as I said, is also a time for commitment. And sinabi nga ni Ms. Cleofe, sana tuloy-tuloy yung inyong suporta, yung pagtutulungan natin. Kasi kaya naman basta nagsasama-sama. So kung aligned yung mga interests natin at aligned yung mga adhikain natin, I'm sure somewhere along the way palaging mag-i-intersect yung mga daan para palagi tayong magkakasama. Sabi nga nila, di ba, kapit bisig, #Lavarn lang. So, kaya natin to. That commitment tonight, I would like to beg for your indulgence because I'd like to put up a challenge, and this is also I asked Mayor, are you running for re-election? Sabi niya, yes. May kilaban ba kayo? 2 daw. Sabi ko, ako nang bahala dyan sa 2 Mayor para tuloy-tuloy tayo. No? Hindi po joke lang. Naka-stream ba to? Baka hindi na ako makabalik dito sa island. No? So, I asked Mayor that because in governance, it is important to have continuity. If the leadership is good, then the people will deserve, and that leader will also deserve that continuity. And for the purpose of that continuity, in the context of tourism, we are really pushing for sustainable tourism. There is profitability in being sustainable. So, mga totoo tayo, mga authentic magkakasama. So, Mayor challenge ko yan sa'yo na we'll see more of sustainability practices in the island. At gusto ko pong mag-commit sa inyo, Mayor. Actually, next week,